David Ornstein reports that Liverpool have made contact to sign the best midfielder in the world. Deal sealed, as sensational player will soon join Liverpool, claims journalist. Fabrizio Romano says Liverpool and Manchester City, targets of PSG's sell-on clause, want to transfer this summer. Welcome, Reds fan. Come check out today's updates. Liverpool have begun preparations for the upcoming season with ambition. According to journalist David Ornstein, the Reds have already reached out to midfielder Florian Wirtz, one of Bayer Leverkusen's biggest stars, regarding a potential summer move. The Anfield team has just secured its 20th national title, the second in the Premier League era, capping off an exceptional campaign under the leadership of Arne Slot, who shone in his debut season as the club's head coach. The board is now moving behind the scenes to further strengthen the squad and maintain a high competitive level. One of the main names on Liverpool's radar is Wirtz, 22. The young German is widely regarded as one of the best midfielders in the world today, described as a star and a creative phenomenon thanks to his consistent and decisive performances in recent seasons. During the 2023-24 campaign, Wirtz scored 11 goals and provided 11 assists, playing a key role in Leverkusen's historic unbeaten Bundesliga title run under Xabi Alonso. In the current season, he has already recorded 10 goals and 12 assists, reaffirming his importance. The competition to sign the German international promises to be fierce. Bayern Munich and Manchester City are also closely monitoring his situation. However, it is not yet clear if Wirtz is willing to leave the club this summer, and if so, whether he would be open to leaving German football. Although Bayer Leverkusen are not keen on selling him, the club would be willing to consider offers that meet their financial demands and respect the player's wishes. German media reports suggest the transfer fee could reach £126 million, which would set a new record for any of the clubs involved. According to Ornstein, Liverpool have formally expressed their interest and begun talks to convince Wirtz that Anfield is the ideal stage for the next phase of his career. The club believes that the midfielder's talent and vision can further elevate the technical quality of the squad, adding more creativity to the attacking sector. With the transfer window approaching, Florian Wirtz's future will undoubtedly be one of the main talking points. It remains to be seen whether Arne Slot's project and the appeal of playing in the Premier League will be enough to lure the German star to Merseyside. Liverpool fans, do you think Florian Wirtz would be the ideal piece to further elevate the Reds' midfield in the Arne Slot era? According to journalist Sacha Tavolieri, the Reds are very close to reaching an agreement with Jeremy Frimpong from Bayer Leverkusen. The English club has reportedly informed the German side of their intention to trigger the right-back's release clause, valued at around £34 million. Leverkusen is expected to accept the offer, and personal terms with the player should be settled quickly. Sources close to the matter indicate that Frimpong is excited about the prospect of wearing the Liverpool shirt and playing in the Premier League, especially under fellow Dutchman Slot. Journalist David Ornstein from The Athletic had already mentioned the player's interest in moving to Anfield, and now the deal seems to be materializing. The signing would be a swift and effective response to Alexander-Arnold's departure, giving Arne Slot the opportunity to start his tenure with a reinforced squad ready for the challenges of the 2025-26 season. Currently, young Connor Bradley is the only senior right-back available in the squad. While the Northern Irishman has shown great potential, even earning praise from figures like Micah Richards, it is widely agreed that Liverpool needs more depth to compete on all fronts. Frimpong emerges as the ideal option, a young but already experienced player who combines defensive solidity with significant offensive presence. Frimpong's performances under Xabi Alonso at Bayer Leverkusen have been spectacular. Playing as a wing-back and even as a right midfielder, the Dutchman has contributed assists, goals, and dynamic play that has drawn attention across Europe. His tactical versatility also appeals to Slot, who could use him not only at right back, but also as an offensive alternative, even as cover for Mohamed Salah, should the Egyptian need rest. In addition to his talent on the pitch, Frimpong has often been described by experts as a sensational player with great intensity, agility, and game reading. His style fits perfectly with the philosophy Arne Slot aims to implement at Anfield: attacking football, high pressing, and quick transitions. The anticipation of this deal represents a strategic move by Liverpool, which wants to avoid drawn-out transfer sagas and provide Slot with the best conditions to prepare the team from the start of pre-season. Having a replacement for Trent secured this early is a major advantage, especially for a manager beginning a new era at the club. With Frimpong's arrival drawing closer, Reds fans can start getting excited about the first steps of the new era at Anfield. The leadership transition is being conducted with planning and ambition, and all signs point to Liverpool remaining strong, competitive, and ready to fight for titles in the coming season. And you, Liverpool fan, do you believe Frimpong is the right name to replace Alexander-Arnold and shine under Arne Slot? The transfer market is expected to shake up the European summer, and one of the most sought-after names in the next window is young midfielder Xavi Simons. Liverpool and Manchester City have shown strong interest in signing the 21-year-old, currently on loan at RB Leipzig, but owned by Paris Saint-Germain. Simons' potential departure from the German club could spark an intense battle between Premier League giants and generate additional profits for PSG, which remains involved in the deal thanks to a strategic clause. Simons was loaned to Leipzig in the summer of 2023 after being re-signed by PSG from PSV Eindhoven. According to journalist Fabrizio Romano, the deal with the German club was worth around 80 million euros, with 55 million euros paid up front and the rest in bonuses and add-ons. Although the midfielder is under contract until June 2027, reliable sources reveal that he has already decided to leave Leipzig at the end of the current season. Romano confirmed the information, stating that Simons has already informed the club of his desire to seek a new challenge. RB Leipzig, in turn, understands the situation and is willing to negotiate, especially given the need to generate revenue after failing to advance to the more lucrative stages of the Champions League. This opens the door for clubs like Liverpool, Manchester City, Manchester United, and even Bayern Munich to pursue the talented Dutchman. Xavi Simons, valued at around £60 million, is a target for English clubs and has expressed a desire to play in the Premier League. For Liverpool, signing him would be strategic in the new phase under Arne Slot, who sees the young Dutchman as a versatile player ideal for his style of play. Manchester City, meanwhile, views Simons as a potential alternative to Florian Wirtz of Bayer Leverkusen, another name on the club's radar. Even so, Manchester United may have a slight edge in the race, according to Caught Offside, although no concrete moves have been made yet. Everything will depend on when clubs officially open negotiations and the player's final decision. Although PSG does not currently have Simons in their squad, they are closely monitoring the developments. That's because the French club included a resale clause in their agreement with Leipzig, which guarantees them a percentage of any future transfer. As such, PSG could profit significantly if a big money deal is completed. With the transfer window about to open, Xavi Simons' name promises to be one of the most talked about this summer. Liverpool, now under the leadership of Arne Slot, is showing ambition by targeting one of Europe's most promising young players. The coming weeks may be decisive in determining the Dutchman's future. And you, Liverpool fan, do you think Xavi Simons is the ideal piece to strengthen the Reds' attacking midfield? Thank you so much for watching until the end. See you next time.